I hate it when people point out my smiles. Stop it. Stop it. Was that a smile just now? That's so...
Part 1. White Clouds. Wyvern Moon. Field of the Eagle and Lion.
The Battle of Eagle and Lion at the Gronder field. That's like, this is one of my favorite chapters.
From on high,
alright, once I get to the monastery, I'm gonna end it. I'll have to continue this Friday or Sunday. My Fire Emblem streams are really long. I would stream for like 4 or 5 hours per stream. I've only done 2 or 3 Fire Emblem streams before this. They were like 4 or 5 hours. Like I could get lost in this game. Received 5,000 G from the Church of Saros as funding for this month's activities. Fuck yeah.
It's finally time. The Battle of the Eagle and Lion at Gronder Field is this month. Don't tell me you forgot, Teach.
Yes? It slipped my mind. It's been a while since I've been playing, so I forgot about it. Hey, come on.
You're kidding. Come on, Teach. I need you to keep it together for me. Don't lose focus when it counts.
I'll keep everything together for you, Claude.
The Battle of the Eagle and Lion is one of the Academy's annual traditions. It's a huge mock battle between the 3 rival houses.
But you know all about rivalry battles, Professor. There was one right after you got here, remember? I hear the Battle of the Eagle and Lion will be held in Gronder Field, far away from Garreg Mach.
Is this tradition from all...
The most opponents wins. It's a 3-way battle that relies heavily on strategy. Sounds exciting, doesn't it?
It's like a historical battle between the classes,
hey,
each house.
What about Professor Manuela? Do you think she'll be able to join us despite her injuries?
I'm afraid she's sitting this one out, as is Professor Hanneman.
As my persistent rival will not be
Hey,
present,
David, Sax, Gerald makes Among Us references? I think so. I don't know. I don't really play that game.
Leave me be.
Oh, don't worry about us. You know you want to see the kids in action.
Manuela, you're up and running?
If it isn't our own Professor Manuela, all things considered, you're looking well.
Yeah.
Thanks to all of you. But I'd only be a burden out there. My students don't need to see me collapsed. Well, not on the battlefield anyway.
Does that mean you really won't be joining us for the battle?
They're joining the other houses.
We will not be participating.
Oh, never mind.
Do not expect victory to come
Hanneman.
easily, or at all.
Well put. We've spent the past few months pushing our students to their limits. You can see me in the infirmary after they destroy you.
Huh.
Oh my, look at you! If you're as confident as all that, my students will walk all over you.
Some people like that.
We have taught our students well. There is no need to hold back. Challenge them with everything you have.
For sure. Growth results from the previous month have been included on this report. Okay, I'll take it. Yep, plane's there. God damn it. Oh.
I think I get it. Aha! Impressed yet?
I learn with my heart, not my head.
Claude and Scythia did the Skywatch for 1 week. Sort of creator restored. Cool.
This monastery is more dangerous than I expected.
She's in my conscious. But that's her, Sothis.
Our foes have infiltrated the ranks of the teachers. And there may be others of questionable character about as well. If you ask me, there is something amiss about that old man, Tomas.
Why you don't like people with that name, huh? I really need my character to just backsass this fucking Sothis. If a person like her existed in my consciousness, I would just be Like, you would just see it. You would just see it in my face, like if I'm shopping or something. I'm like just shopping for groceries. I'm just like, no! Shut up! The most random just outbursts.
Professor, do you have a second? It's about Monica. Does she seem off to you? She was in prison for a long while, but
That's what I'm
she
saying.
seems to have recovered almost instantly, and she's been bizarrely cheerful.
She's moving on. Now that you
see
mention
what I
it.
mean? I wonder if she's straining to seem happy just to make people comfortable. And why is she so close to Edelgard anyway?
None of my business. I gotta do that more often in real life. Like when I'm done talking to people, just start yelling, shouting, like, and then running away. So it just sounds like a fade. None of my business. Oh, there they are.
What do you say, Adel? Shall we meet up in the library later to...
Oh, hello, Professor.
Hey, whoa,
Do you
whoa,
need
whoa, what's
something?
going on here?
I'm a little busy at the moment.
That's Edelgard, the
Sorry,
other house
Professor.
leader.
I've got a lot of questions to ask Adel here. Since I couldn't graduate last year, I really want to make sure I can do so this year.
Sure. I don't care.
The Battle of the Eagle and Lion is a free-for-all contest among the 3 classes. If you are victorious, the Archbishop will no doubt present you with a reward. Just what I thought you'd say.
I also talk like this because I'm very, very mysterious and old-looking. Just as I thought you would say. I hate Hubert. Fucking, he's such a condescending bastard.
Hello.
Oh, that's right, I recruited Dorothea.
No thanks. I tried it once and ugh, gross. I don't even really like to eat fish, let alone catch and gut them. Besides, who can think about fishing right now?
Oh, there's a fishing thing happening,
Battle of
a
the
fishing
Eagle and
event.
Lion is coming up soon. Feeling confident?
Even if I'm not, I'm gonna say yes. That's like how I always am. Gotta push out that frame. It's just like bursting with confidence,
That's
of
the
course.
spirit.
I'm fucking confident. Let's fucking go. Now here's the Golden Deer House. Yes, Claude. I mean, hey Claude, what's up? I'm not stalking you.
Going all the way to the Empire for a mock battle? This is serious business. And there's a reward to be had as well. I'd really like to win this thing. Everyone else seems to be raring to go too. We're all looking to you to guide us, Teach.
Gotta stop. I'm only joking when I do really like Claude as a character though. He's like one of my favorite characters in Fire Emblem history, next to Leo from Fire Emblem Fates. Definitely like their characters just solid all around in terms of personality wise and everything. Leo, I think I like Leo just because he has such a crazy good character arc and transformation, especially with his child. When you in Fates, you can have units pair up. Oh, I have support. Let me go through some of these. Like some of them you can see the S rank in Fates. Everyone can actually get S rank, but only with one other person, and that's usually the opposite sex. And then they'll have a child. But where was I going with this? Yeah, with Leo's child, he has like a good character growth through it all. So anyone who played Fates would know. Like alright, let's try. It will take some time before you deepen this bond. Shh. Lorenz and Marianne.
Hello, Marianne. You're well, I hope?
I am Lorenz. Thank
Thank you.
I
God, her-
cannot help but notice you do not look it.
She always looks like
Is
that.
that so? I feel fine.
She looks like death. But I know that's just her normal face. But she really just looks like enemy, enemy, please. Fucking Waluigi looking ass. This is so awkward.
Was there something you needed?
How unseemly of me. My apologies. It is not my intention to stare.
Does something about me seem off?
Oh, not at all. I was just remembering your father. Or rather, comparing my experience of him to you.
Oh, that's not... No.
Your father, Margrave Edmund. He is one of the shrewdest nobles in all the Alliance, with a noted gift for pointed speech. On and beyond the battlefield, his words have the power to move friend
You don't
and
ever
foe
want to say
alike.
something like that to a
My
girl.
own father has said he would not want to make an enemy of him.
Maybe you
Naturally,
could, but
I
like...
am of the same mind.
I don't know, it's like, this is a wrong delivery on his
Your
part.
father is blessed
Yep.
with gifts of confidence and eloquence. Yet compared to him, you seem always reticent and downcast. I'm sorry. I don't mean to cause you discomfort. It's just that the contrast between you and your father is striking.
I have very little in common with my adoptive father.
Contrast, yes.
But he sent you to Garreg Mach. Clearly, he sees potential in you. I think I see it too. Yes, a certain charm, gravitas, if you will. Just like him. Oh.
I can't say that I know too much about him. I should be going now.
Yes, of course. Please, take
That's
care.
the I fucked up face. That's...
Oh, such grace, such serenity. How could such a beauty be hiding in plain sight? With a little polish, she would shine magnificently.
That's not her MO, buddy. She's that girl that doesn't want to be talked to. She's that girl that she'll be like a 9, 10, or a 10 out of 10, but she just doesn't want nobody to talk to her. There's a reason for that too. Leonie and Raphael? Okay.
Hey, Leonie. Are you just getting back? Whoa, what's with the bag? It's huge!
Oh, this? I thought I'd get all my chores done at once. Guess it got a little out of hand.
I like Leonie,
Sorry
she's
to be a
cool.
pain, but could you help me out?
I'm happy to help. Where'd you go to get all this stuff?
Well, first it was just the cloth scraps from the tailor, and then it was the used oil from a restaurant in town. After that, it was the books the scholars didn't know what to do with. I mean, that was just on the way.
Whoa, it sounds like you did a lot of running around today.
It wasn't so bad. I just figured it would save time if I did it all in one trip.
You planned all that out? Impressive!
Leonie is a
What are you
hard-ass
gonna do with all
worker.
that stuff you got?
And she's not from a royal family. She's just straight up just not royal. She's just hard-ass worker.
The scraps will be good for dishcloths, and I can make soap from the oil. The books are just to help with my studies.
You really can't let anything go to waste, can you?
God.
Nope, can't stand the idea.
Who knew you were so thoughtful? I mean, with actual
And she
thinking
wears her...
ahead.
And she wears her sweater like a 90s kid. That's such a 90s style, man. Oh, nobody does that anymore. Nobody. I don't think anybody does that now. Nobody puts their sweater and ties it
You're so
around their
generous
waist
to
like that.
everyone and always making me food. I never knew how much thought you must put into it.
I cook to relax, and it's nice seeing how enthusiastic you get about eating what I make.
Oh, she
Whatever
cooks
I give
too.
away is just the stuff that isn't useful to me. I pick up all sorts of things when I'm in town. Giving things like that to people who need them or who can actually use them makes sure they aren't wasted.
That makes sense. You've got to use up the stuff you've got after all. Hey, do you think you're like this because you didn't have much growing up?
I guess times were tough now that you mention it. The folks in my village definitely aren't rich. My dad
Aw.
had to go through a lot of trouble to get the recommendations I needed to attend the academy. That
Jesus.
doesn't mean I've grown up to be stingy. It just means I don't like to squander. Anyway, enough of
God, I
that.
love these characters,
it's in poor
man.
taste to go on about your own hardships. I've always got time for a meal with a friend, and it so happens I picked up some choice meat today. Why don't we share it?
Now you're speaking my language.
But yeah, you can see that the support conversations the units can have with each other can greatly increase. It's just like you get to know characters a lot more. Like gives them a chance. The game gives you a chance to learn more about the characters through each character like interaction. So some don't even get to go past B. Some can only go to A. And S rank should be marriage. But you only could choose one. You only get to S rank someone once. Only one person. Oh, Shamir, what's up?
Welcome to the monastery fishing tournament.
Why is there a fishing tournament?
Didn't Satis tell you about it? Just catch whatever fish Flame requests. Show any fish you catch to Flame.
Flame.
I have a favor to ask.
Fishing tournament. You can fish in this game too. What can't you do in this game? You can also plant. I need some stuff too. Now cultivate. Yes. Now I have to wait. I think that's like a week or so.
Professor, has Setith told you? We're to have a fishing tournament, given the events of the last month. I believe this is just the sort of distraction we need. Staff and student alike. I'm afraid I'm not one for such festivities.
Makes sense, I guess. You want to kind of you kind of want to just
I believe it best
make an event to just kind of like ease everybody out of the last what just happened with the kidnapping thing. You want to just ease people out of it quicker. Is that like Scythia? What's she doing here? Jesus Christ.
Why would we go all the way to Gronder Field? It's idiocy to travel that far.
Oh, for the match?
It may be a tradition, but it takes forever to get there and is exhausting. So pointless. I guess there's nothing to be done about it. Even by you, Professor.
Just don't burn me to cinders, please. Jesus Christ. Claude wasn't lying when he said that she would definitely do that. Bernadetta.
Hi, Professor. Want to know something?
I'm talking to a door.
Gronder is in the territory of House Burgleys in the Empire. That's right next to my home, the region of House Varley. Oh, no. What if my parents come to watch?
Calm down. I don't think nobles are allowed to watch.
Really? Are you sure? You wouldn't say that if you weren't completely sure, right? Hi.
Hi.
Sorry, I'm trying, but you're still kind of a stranger.
Kind of a stranger. Bernadetta really values the following stats: strength and bow. I need to also increase I need to get a support conversation out of her if I wanted to recruit her. That's probably how I was able to recruit Dorothea. I think I have a C rank support with her. I do. Yep. Okay, that makes sense. It all makes sense now.
That's oh.
Professor.
This is all for Flame.
I am happy that you will have participation. Maybe you and I both can have a small contest with each other? We will both have catching of the same fish type and do comparisons. Whoever has the fish with the biggest size will be winning, okay?
Well, I don't mean to brag, but I have a pretty... You will likely beat Petra if you have a fish with a rarity of 3 stars. Okay, never mind. Bye!
Will you be taking part too, Professor? I must admit I am quite excited. I cannot recall the type of fish I was hoping to dine on. So, if you do manage to catch a fish, do you mind bringing it for me to see?
Have you thought about entering? Maybe you and I could have a little friendly competition.
What's everybody wanting to fight me?
I just caught this fish here.
Oh. Okay, so it's part of the fucking tournament. Whatever.
Pardon me. Indeed. I received a rare letter from my father recently. He said that he is praying for the Golden Deer House to emerge victorious. Insistently praying. My father attended the Officers' Academy and won a glorious victory in the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. I think he is quite proud of that, even to this day. I suppose that shows how great an honor it truly is.
Oof, all 3 houses are gonna do a mock battle. I think that's a battle where it's not permadeath in that fight, in that match. So if a unit goes down, I don't think they're not gone forever. So I kind of think rest easy, but it's still like an important fight for the fact that it's all 3 houses are fighting to each other.
You know, the Empire used to control all of Fodlan. But after the Civil War, the northern region split off and became the Kingdom. Later, the eastern part of the Kingdom seceded to become the Alliance. There are 3 powers today, but 1,000 years ago, we were all united as one. Even now, among the nobles of the Empire, there are some who dream of reunifying Fodlan.
That's never gonna happen.
Oh, Professor. Here to recruit me, I presume?
Yes.
Well, the eldest son of House Eyre will not be so easily swayed.
Gasp! Heavy armor and dexterity? What? That heavy armor? Fuck. You drive a hard bargain, sir. Sylvain.
A fishing tournament, huh? Sounds fun, but not as fun as reeling in the ladies. Just kidding, of course. The most important thing right now is preparing for the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. After all, the ladies love nothing more than a winner. And around here, there's no bigger game.
That's the wrong reason to compete.
I knew you'd understand, Professor. What's up, Professor? You need something from me? Hey, I got a girl waiting. Well, 2. They don't know about each other. I mean, can we talk later?
This fucker, man. Charm and reason. Okay.
Flane and
Other house leader,
Monica,
Dimitri.
was it? I'm glad they were returned safe and sound.
That's it. Yeah, you don't really get much out of the house leaders when you choose another house. You're probably mad because I didn't choose their house. That's why they don't want to talk to me. I don't blame them.
Oh. Ah, I see. So you are Gerald's child. You so resemble your mother.
You knew my mother?
I did indeed. I was acquainted with your parents. I've been wanting to speak with you for a while now. I've been gone from the monastery for some time now because, well, it matters not.
Tell me.
Might I ask a favor of you? Do you mind terribly picking up some fresh flowers to place upon your mother's grave? I am certain she'd be deeply moved to receive a gift from you.
Of course. I wouldn't even need to make that a quest. I'll do it on my own terms. Fuck off. Her name was Citri Eisner. Isn't that the name of that girl from... No, it's Siri. Siri is the name from... Alright, I'm gonna end it here. Yeah. Wait, let me see if I can recruit Felix. I gotta recruit Felix. Felix! Oh, cat, hey. Take this fucking fish and shut up. God, why is he back here? Is this where his dorm is? Jesus Christ. You picked the worst dorm.
Since we were little, Ingrid's always gotten this odd look in her eye when someone brings up food.
Why is that your issue?
Join me for some training sometime. I'm interested in your sword technique. I might like to become your student someday, but not today.
Speed and sword. Jeez. That should be doable. Wait, well, is he talking about Ingrid? Where's Ingrid? Now I want to talk to Ingrid. Is that her? Jeez, I passed her.
Are you taking part as well? Why don't we have some fun with this? A little contest. If you catch a fish like this, come show it to me.
Oh, everyone's having a
Whoever catches the
competition.
bigger fish will be the victor. Hi, Professor. Did you need something? I've actually got plans, so let's talk some other time.
Behold, Professor, we need only sprinkle a bit of this secret ingredient that Happy and I found, and...
Coco, if you go and tell everyone about it, it's not much of a secret.
Secret ingredient. Do tell. One thing that's cool about Happy is that she gives nicknames to like her close friends. So she calls Constance Coco. I think it's pretty cool.